guten Abend, my friends. How are we hanging this wonderful winter's evening? We're back to our roots, baby. Here's another fucking
502 reviews.
Baby, we're back. We're back and we're bad.
We're bad at it. We're not good at this.
We're not good. So, please suffer through this with us. Nick, what do we got today?
For this episode, like actually our first 502 reviews, I found a very weird video on TLC.
God, don't bring up our first video.
Yeah. But this one's called Sharing One Casket to Save Money, Extreme Cheapskates.
We've seen a couple of these clips around the internet, and we had to dive. We had to
do it. Let's get going, dude.
We're different from other couples because we do things that others don't.
I'm getting huge softcore porn vibes.
I'm getting a mix of two things. I'm getting softcore porn, and I'm also getting Scream.
Yeah, with the curtain. Yeah.
When we do our showers together, it's strictly 2 minutes. There's no hanky-panky at all.
You say hanky-panky?
Hey, is this guy talking about sex?
I think they're married though, so it's okay.
Oh, okay. No, we're good.
Yeah,
that checks out. I wonder how interesting their sex is. No, we have to be economical about this.
Yeah. No condoms.
No condoms.
We just use our socks.
They get wet. We reuse them. It's whatever. Like, who cares?
We share the razor. First, she'll shave under her armpits, and I'll actually shave my face.
Okay, that's a little gross.
That's a disposable razor, dude. That's not like
it's not nice
razor.
Yeah,
like
that's gonna cut your face up and be disgusting.
And just get all that pit hair, pit juice,
dude.
Ugh.
We share our toothbrush, so we don't have to buy another toothbrush.
We're so cheap that we share our tooth floss.
So fucking gross. Floss, that's the one that actually makes me kind of grossed out. Toothbrush is pretty bad, but at least you can scrub that out. Floss is like, it gets the stuff that's like stuck in your teeth.
And it sticks on the floss. What do they do? Like, wick it off? That one's getting me in my spine, dude.
Yeah.
Like the
That's fucking gross.
Okay. All right. We're getting into it.
This is getting worse.
This is that good shit. Continue.
For Rick and Carissa, the bathroom cost-cutting is a team effort.
Told you have to pay me for those.
But in the kitchen, it's a battle for dominance.
Each week, we have a weekly budget of $25 for our groceries.
$25?
For a week's worth of groceries?
And why is that a battle between you two? You both live there.
How are you eating?
We actually label our eggs. There's 6 of them, 6 for K for Carissa and 6 R's for Rick. There's been a couple of times where the person who's bought the eggs, especially Carissa, the eggs were cracked and she didn't double check them before she purchased them. So that actually comes out of her eggs.
The amount of just petty
these are the
bullshit.
These are the pettiest people I've ever seen.
Oh my god. He's throwing shade.
You're that petty about, like, you didn't check the eggs, Rick.
I mean, that objectively is fucking stupid, Carissa. Be more careful about your eggs. But, Rick.
Chill.
Relax.
Chill.
Rick lax.
Stop. No. All right. Oh, also, I forgot to comment on how fucking great this guy's puka shell necklace is.
I absolutely love it.
Hell yeah, guy. I respect that.
You fucking got it in the goatee, too.
Okay. Goatee, strong. Strong shit.
That is strength.
That's yelling at your kid in a Little League game strength right there.
That's, really thinking Oakley's is like the best brand of glasses possible. You can wear them to anything. Yeah. Weddings, funerals.
Straight Oakleys.
This is where I keep all my snacks.
She hides the key from me so I can never actually get in there.
Always on my person.
You guys are a couple. Why are you fucking padlocking food away from each other?
Normal couples would like make breakfast in bed and everything like that. Like bring it into their spouse, make sure they're comfortable. No, this bitch will run in the morning and be like,
Rick, you took one of my fucking eggs, Rick. Did you see an R on that egg?
Rick! I just picture them doing like inventory with their $25 worth of groceries.
With a little brim too. Yeah, so we have 6 eggs.
1 teaspoon of milk.
It was a tablespoon, Rick. Alright. Are you fucking holding out on me?
Sorry. I had a few pieces of cereal. I forgot about it.
So I have to protect my snacks. This way they last longer and it's a security system for my treats.
I can't imagine, like, what kind of emotional roadblocks they're gonna run into if they're literally locking up Cheetos.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing common about the way Rick and Carissa split their expenses.
Even though this might seem a little boring to some people, we actually love it because we're really competitive and we get into it, and whoever saves the most has bragging rights for the rest of the month.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my superiority complex over my spouse for the entire month because that's the only way that I feel good about myself. Get a hobby.
Yeah.
Paint some figurines.
Yeah.
Fly
anything.
a kite.
Do anything.
Bruh, anything but, like, penny pushing over your husband.
Yeah, that's so awful.
I like to keep track of our flushing because that attributes to our actual cost of our water bill each month.
Well, every time we flush a toilet, we have to put a tally mark. Whoever flushes the toilet more owes extra on the electric and the water.
Honey,
You shit 3 times today, honey. That is not fucking cool.
don't flush it until it's all out. They just extreme compost outside. They're just shitting in their lawn.
We home grow tomatoes.
What if someone like is really sick and is like throwing up and they're flushing the toilet and they track every time? They're like, no, honey, you flushed like 6 times right in a row because you were sick, like a little bitch.
You know what that is, honey? Weakness.
It's fair. You know, if one person's using more than the other, then that person should pay.
It's fair. This is fair. It's fair.
So weird how okay both of them are with that.
But that's the thing. I love watching this, like, just thinking about how people react when they're in front of a camera and how people react in private.
Yeah, that's
like,
actually probably true.
The most genuine moments in this entire thing have been when they're fucking throwing shade at each other.
Like, I owe $20.07. But Rick only owes $18.59.
Yes.
Yeah, I say $2 more than you fucking stupid
You're
bitch.
pathetic.
You're pathetic. I want to see at the end of the month, I saved $2 more. I could do so much better than you.
Yeah, you're lucky I'm settling for you right now.
No
Because
one
I'd
else-
be out on the town spending my extra $2 with some girl.
Going buck wild.
We decided to arrange our funeral now because that way we'll avoid all of the inflation. Statistically, men die before women, and I don't want Rick to die and me be stuck with a huge funeral bill.
That's your main concern with your husband dying? It's
Rick
like,
can-
look, statistically, Rick's gonna be dead, like, before me.
Rick
might
can
as-
rot in hell.
Yeah,
baby.
because when you're mourning, the first thing you're gonna think is like, oh shit, like, I should have planned this earlier.
I should have accounted for inflation.
He was eating my chips. I knew the cholesterol was gonna get to him eventually.
How did it get to this?
I should have known. I could have saved $8. It's your husband. What is wrong with you?
I don't really have a bar for the most loveless relationship I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This might set the bar.
We're basically looking for the cheapest deal that we can possibly get. I mean, we're gonna be dead, so might as well, right?
Right. A little young for doing this.
That guy, little
Thank
young.
you. What the fuck are
you
you
guys, like,
doing
40?
here?
What are you doing?
Do you have a suicide pact? Like, should I be worried?
You can plan today and lock in a price, and 50 years from now it'll be the same price.
The average funeral costs $7,000, a number that doubles every 12 years.
That's actually pretty
I
interesting.
kind of understand the rationale.
That's
of
actually
that.
pretty interesting. Doubles?
I still, yeah. And if
every
it's
12
7,000
years?
now, yeah, we should start getting ready to die. Get that shit blinged out with stupid shit.
Yeah,
With all
dude.
the money I save, I'm gonna bedazzle the shit out of my
You
coffin.
could-
My casket has rims and shit. Just they add wheels to it. It's
Yeah,
fucking
and it,
badass.
like, with the-
yeah. Has the pop, so my body's just like flailing around in the casket.
I picture you like...
So on these coffins, I was noticing like there's pillows and, I mean, what's this? I don't even know what that's called. How much would that reduce the price if we take out the lining and the pillow and, anything extra?
Is there any way that we could just order a box? Do you guys do cardboard?
If we chopped up my body and we just gave you shoe boxes, could we just put our body in that?
Just like somehow, it's like it'll be fun. It's like a Lego set. It saves money.
I would have to call the manufacturer, but gosh, y'all have got 50 plus years, but hopefully before you'll need this, that y'all have that long life together, that you can make that decision then if you still want to be cheap.
Yes, I want to be cheap.
I've buried myself so deep in this hole, I don't know how to mentally get out. This is my lifestyle, and I am never willing to change.
This is my identity. I'd be lost without it. I'm a cheapskate.
Yeah.
I'd love to get them to put a little bit more life into it, but looking at how they want to do it, I think they're a very cheap couple.
Fair assessment, guy.
The director's in the back like,
he said it. He said it.
this is great.
Wait, can you do it again? But with a little more like, they're cheap. Like, just lay it on.
They're cheap.
If he dies first, because he's older and he's a guy, then we can bury him and then just exhume him when I die and then bury me with him. And that way it's just one casket, one everything. It just makes more sense.
Oh, dude. What?
I knew it was getting to it, but when I heard
that guy does not know how to handle that situation, dude. Let's assume their families are normal. All their family and friends all go to the funeral. This is sad. We're putting our friend to rest, though, and he's moving on to a better place. And then when she dies, they dig up her dead husband to then just drop her corpse in the casket.
And she is absolutely sure that he is going to die before her.
Yeah, what if she dies first? And then
he's free.
He's free
from
finally.
the curse.
It's a very weird request to exhume a loved one and then place the new dead person in with that casket.
Basically, you're already like taking away the parts of a casket that make it a casket, not just a box.
Yes.
If like your husband and you are dead, why are you so concerned at that point with saving money?
You're choosing to spend this money now.
That's also true.
You
You're
know?
spending money on your husband's death already.
They don't even know this. I'm sorry. This marriage is not going to work. They're gonna get divorced, and they have already. Well, shit. I gotta get buried with my ex-wife.
Look,
he's out
they're
trying
remarried.
to date.
They're
he's out
remarried.
trying to date like new people. He's like, yeah. Before we get really serious, I gotta tell you something. I have to be buried with my ex-wife, no matter who dies first. So you're gonna have to go through that.
He let us put a deposit down. The price is locked. We're good to go. Rick and I are gonna go check out the price of headstones.
This monument here is for two people. We can put a family name here, your last name. Generally speaking, it's between $1,800 and $2,800.
Would it be cheaper if we just did like fewer letters, like our initials?
If you really fucking care this much, like all of these things are a venue for reverence and remembrance.
Yeah.
If you really are willing to cut out all of the parts of this process that make it
what it's supposed to be.
What it's supposed to be, don't do it. You know what's the cheapest option? Donating your goddamn body to science. You can do that for free.
Yeah.
And it actually fucking helps people.
That into the funeral isn't for them. It's for your loved ones that are like trying to celebrate your life and like
cope
and mourn.
Yeah.
And like this is such a gross thing to be really cheap on because like you're robbing your family of like closure. You visit their tombstone and they have your family's initials.
Yeah.
That's not even their whole name.
I can't imagine being the child of these people if, God forbid, they actually fuck
have a kid
and have a kid. It's definitely not going to
well,
be in the shower.
They're not using condoms.
They're not
just using socks.
Exactly.
So that's gonna
Target bags, whatever they can really find, like Go-Gurt wrappers,
a Ziploc bag, just loosely over the whole dick.
I can't imagine being the kid and just coming to grip with the reality of like going to bed at night and staring up at the ceiling and knowing that your parents are just thrown into a casket, bodies on top of each other.
In a box where their names aren't even fully displayed.
Yes.
And the entire purpose of it is to have your name on there. So to save a little bit of money by removing a few letters of your name, that was definitely a first for me.
Do you happen to have any stone that maybe was busted, somebody hit it with a car or something?
You have a stone that's just fucked up that won't last.
Yeah, you will very soon if you don't fucking give us what we want.
Look at his face. He's so ashamed.
He's such a sweet man.
He's so just disappointed. It's like, I can't believe you're asking me if there's like a fucked up gravestone that
like,
you can use.
why would we have a fucked up gravestone on our yard? Why would we sell that?
Because that's so disrespectful to whatever family would buy it.
We're actually curious if we bring a big old rock in ourselves that you could actually put a plaque on that rock.
We can do that. You know, sedimentary rock, and it doesn't last very well in a cemetery. So we recommend, granite or marble, as opposed to just like a rock you might dig up.
Because I know you're gonna fucking try to do that.
I know you're gonna give me like a handful of pebbles and ask
I'm
me
not
to like
gonna be able to do anything with that.
yeah, you're gonna give me just a single like a rock that's like this big. And
I
just be
swear to
like,
God, if y'all come in here with a cinder block, I am quitting my job.
yes, he's caught on now.
Yeah, we found this at a construction site.
They just threw it away. So
So, one man's trash, you know.
yeah.
This is our quirky lives.
These stones here, these are flat markers. Most commonly, they're used at the foot of a grave, but, you know, we can use this at the head of the grave.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah,
Perfect.
absolutely.
With a smaller headstone, we're gonna save about $2,000 there. So I'm pretty excited.
Chris and I have a long time to live, and we're gonna be the cheapest we can.
Is that like where they're gonna be buried? Like right there?
Do you guys have like any space in like your parking lot?
Yeah, does the graveyard have like a trash area like that we can be kind of just thrown in?
Yeah, and that saved us $2,000.
Now all our family members visits a dumpster when they want to go talk to us.
Is that it?
That's the end.
Wow. Good job, TLC. This gives us a big ol' thumbs up from the Guilty Dogs.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's it. Since starting this channel a few months ago, we got the year-end statistics for Guilty Dogs, our channel. And right now it shows that, like, in total, of everyone that's been watching, we've sucked up 83 hours of your time.
we have taken 83 hours of your lives away, and we couldn't be more thankful.
No, thank
That
you.
is the
Yeah.
sweetest thing in the entire fucking world.
Yeah. In all seriousness, like we joke around a lot on this, but thank you so much for spending time to watch this, to like, to sub, to do anything. Like we appreciate all the support. This is really fun for us to do, and we love doing it.
Yeah.
So.
Stay tuned for more ridiculous internet things.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
All right. Okay.
All right. All right. Well, okay. So how much time could we save?
Okay, these lights were on for about 45 minutes, so that's gonna come out of your bill, right?
Yeah.
Of this one.
Wait, can you? I think if we just can you shut those off quick?
Yeah.
I think we can actually, moving forward, we can save some money if we just kind of like iPhone.
We could, okay.
Like this doesn't look too weird, right? Like if we.
What's up, guys? Welcome back
Hey.
to another 502 Reviews.
Yeah. We're actually this video is only going to be about 15 seconds because we need to save camera time.
SIM cards are expensive and storage.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb.
Like this. Yeah. All right.